My name is Joe Clean, co-owner of It's Time Auto Detailing and CleanCarFlorida.com. I just have five things of many things that I believe no one tells detailers. All right. And my first thing is you must be neutral. All right. What do I mean by that? Professionalism is accepted in more places than ratchet is. Okay. Yeah, some may not like you for the color of your skin. Some may not like you because you are a female. But, some of those things are out of your control. But what is in your control is smelling like cigarettes, smelling like weed. Your uniform is trash. Your price packaging is trash. To have a price system to where you know what you know, and when it's time to sell it, they know you know what you know when they ask you what is the price for XYZ, and you'll be able to give it to them without like flinching or without seeming as though you're charging them just because it's them. You know what I mean? So you have this poise about you when you know what you know. So so when I say when you're looking to appease a certain crowd, you come off as a certain way. If you're promoting to golfers because of the vehicles that they travel around in, I'm pretty sure you should know golf. I'm pretty sure you should know something, even as being a caddy. You should know something that they can relate to, and then we start talking pricing for what they need in that space. All right. So for number 2, don't make your customers uncomfortable. When I say make them uncomfortable, this is what I mean. When a customer comes up to you and say, hey, how much do you charge? And instead of just saying, I charge $100, and then when they say, okay, can you detail my car? And you go over to their home because they probably met you when you were detailing another car. And then you tell them $100. And then when you get to their home, they're driving an all black Suburban. It hasn't been detailed in 6 or 7 months. It's a soccer. The kids do what they do. I mean, all of the above. And then now you're telling that customer that the price is going to be different. And that can put a customer in a very uncomfortable situation, meaning, what if the budget was literally $100 and that's why they chose you? So I recommend, as a detailer, never answer pricing when a customer says how much. What you let them know is you are a tailored service. You're not a tunnel. Every car can go through a tunnel. It don't matter. They press one button and it adjusts for every vehicle. But you are a detailer and you are tailored to their services. So you ask whether what are their most what do they want clean? Is it shampoo and like stain removals? Is it just a wash and a vac? Do you have pet hair? Do you have love bugs? These are specific questions, and then you can give a starting price based on the questions, based on the answers to the questions that you have asked. And then you guys can have an understanding. Sometimes I tell a customer, call the number on the side of the van. And if you get a voicemail, please leave a voicemail and I'll give you a call back. And they're surprised when someone at the office actually answers as I'm actually working. But when they speak with them, we ask them to send pictures. When we reply back to the pictures, we let them know, based on the photos that we receive, the price is this. There will be an increase if there is something that was not in the photos that you would like clean. Okay? Because I'm the type of detailer, I will literally give you, I don't care if you don't care about your outside. I don't care if you don't care about your inside. I will give you only what you want, and my price is based on that. Okay, I'm not here to sell full detail to every single person. No, I'm here to do the job which they are concerned about. And that's what we need. That's another thing that's not on my list, to work with your clients and customers. Okay. Number 3. All right. Being all things to all customers. What do I mean? All right. Back in 1908, I'm going to use Henry Ford as an example. He made the Model T. I'm pretty sure back in 1889 or 1890 or somewhere up in there, he had this idea. But in 1908, he produced the first vehicle, which was the Model T. To this day, they say it's the ugliest car, but I'm pretty sure it's the most valuable car if you can actually find one. But what he did for the next 20 years, all right? Well, from 1908 to 1913, he built these cars by hand, like literally built them with people doing whatever they can to put this car together. But by 1913, he built what we call the assembly line. And he focused on that assembly line all the way until 1927. He stayed in his lane. He didn't jump from, I'm doing pinstripes, I am doing ceramic coating, I am doing this. It came like window tinting and PPF. It came in all black, one color. It came in one size wheel. It didn't come with 20 inches, 19 inches, and all these different colors and everything else. He stayed in his lane and he mass produced over 15 million cars. The most cars ever sold at that particular time because he focused on one thing. So I'm asking you right now as a detailer, maybe nobody has ever asked you this. What is that one thing that you can focus on that can actually earn you a living? Whether you just do the outside of a vehicles and we do not touch the interior, whether we do the interior and we don't touch the exterior, or all I do is interior exteriors with wax. Reason I'm saying that is because I know right now there are jobs right now that can yield detailers about $7,000, and that's PPF. But PPF can actually take about a week to do. Sometimes it can take a week to do. And in that week, you can't do anything else except that car, depending on how you have to take it apart, how complex it is, right? But here in the car washing space, if you focus on interior, exterior, that can be actually $199, and we can do anywhere from one person can do about 5 to 10 vehicles in a single day. By the third or fourth day, you're making well more than PPF. And then when you hone that situation, just like in 1913, Henry Ford made the assembly line. Now you have team members that are staying on one and focusing on one thing. You have the interior, I have the exterior. Or you have that side and I have this side, because we have a system that is down pat. We're focused on that one thing. So I ask you, if you had to get rid of all your services, what is that one service that you have the quality for? You can do the quantity, like you can get through these things, and you have major profit. What is that one service? I oppose that. I put that on you. I challenge you to find that one service. Okay. Number 4. All right. Using unnecessary tools for the job. Using unnecessary tools for the job. And the reason why I say this is because I see detailers will go online and they would look up a video of somebody cleaning a wheel. This wheel for the video. So let me start here. You don't ask yourself, is this guy on the same team as me, the same playing field as me? Meaning, I am out here washing cars. I get paid per car. All right. It's me and the customer, one off. I do them whether I do them once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, every 2 months, whatever your rotation is, and I have to go to the next customer. So therefore, my job is to do it in a timely manner to get to as many as I can. Let's just use an example. You're charging $5 a car, right? If you spent all day on that one car, that is still $5. But if you say, okay, I can get to 10 cars, you now made $50. All right. So I said that to say, when you're getting your advice from these YouTubers and these influencers who are cleaning a wheel, and they're taking anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes to clean a wheel, and you follow those steps and think that is the way to go, you and that person is not on the same playing field. This person is more in tune with the views, with you watching. Okay. And then so much so, I'm going to leave this one thing with you. This is a question that I have, right? When these detailers have these 50 brushes, how come they can use a brush to clean the wheels, but yet they down on the person who's trying to get the car done real fast by using a brush on the painted surfaces? To my knowledge, from factory, the wheels and the paint are actually sprayed with the same clear coat. So I just leave that with you for something for you to think about, okay? My last thing, which is number 5, get an outsourced mentor. The reason why I say get an outsourced mentor, yes, I am a detailer, okay? You are a detailer, right? With all due respect, I have a family to feed. You have a family to feed. I just know that I'm graced for this and I was built for this. So this information is just in me. I would love to give it away, right? But because I have a family to feed, I am finding other avenues to educate you so that you can have more views and to make it really efficient for you. So therefore you can gravitate to this information, right? This video will end up giving income for me to provide for my family. And it is true information, right? That's one. The second thing is, if there was a car over there and it was life or death between me and you, my job, morally speaking, because there's a place that I'm getting to besides earth, okay? And it sure is not hell. So with that being said, it is my job to get that customer before you get that customer. So when you go out here and get all your advice from other detailers and that's your only source, you are going to find yourself spinning wheels, because there are detailers that are going to show you things just so you can be on their team, and they're making the money from you being on their team, not you actually being the team winner. No one wants you to win more than they are winning. And I'm going to ask you this. Have you ever seen another detailer give another detailer working capital, and that detailer is going to get one building more than that person, like a detail shop? This person got one detail shop or two detail shops, and they lend money to another detailer that has a business plan to get 4 or 5 detail shop. You think he's going to invest into that other detailer? I think not. They're only going to give you enough information so that they can come off as knowledgeable or as the go-getter, but not enough to take you to the next level. So I advise that you get a mentor outside of detailing, okay? More than just this video. Go to your pastor, okay? Go to a business coach. Go to mentors that are, even a real estate investor can teach you something in the detailing space, because there's a thing called principles. Principles can work anywhere, okay, when it comes to business principles. So I advise you to get with a mentor that has no interest in you, except giving him kudos or her kudos that they were the formula that you used to make it to where you are. So I say these 5 things are 5 of many. I just wanted to share this with you. Okay. You have an expertise. You are a detailer for a reason. There's no one like you. You are so much better than me at being you. So I advise you to get to doing it, get advice, but be a student, not a follower. Okay. This is Joe Clean. I hope this has been useful. And what I ask you to do is please subscribe to my channel, but please do not share it. Let's do this together, okay? Me and you, let's do this together. Let's grow together. So please follow, subscribe, but don't share the video, all right? This is Joe Clean. I appreciate you. Peace.